In Parliament, minority members are warning that the marking and timely release of results for the 2023 BECE and WASSCE is in limbo due to government's failure to pay debt it owes the West Africa Examination Council WAEC. The writing of the examination itself was threatened, but government paid part of the debt in time for the exams to proceed. According to the minority spokesperson on education, Peter Nochukotoi, there is an urgent need for government to release funds to WAEC so as to not to jeopardize the marking and the release of results.
We'll recall that WAEC conducted 2 examinations this year. The first was for the Basic Education Certificate examination, which we call BECE. Then the second is the West African examinations, WASSCE. Now, the BECE was conducted in August, and by now, marking should have been completed. But as we spoke the other time, up to today, government has not been able to release any money to WAEC for the purposes of conducting and marking and compiling of results of the BECE. Gracefully, the examiners are on the process now. After the coordination, then they are marking. Now, for the BECE, the budget was 98 million Ghana cedis. And up to now, only about 20 million had been released to get fund. Sorry, to WAEC. And the balance is there, which is outstanding. WAEC had to go into credit agreements with all the other suppliers. Then when you come to the senior high school level, even last year, they still owe them for the conduct of the 2022 examination. They have an arrears of 10.5 million to give to WAEC per our records over here. And my investigations have shown that that money is still outstanding. So if about 138 million is owed WAEC for the WASSCE, I don't know what government is trying to tell us. As a matter of urgency, government must release money to WAEC for these purposes. They need not less than 50 million Ghana cedis for the marking of the BECE and the Ghana WASSCE.
The minority says the entire academic calendar for basic schools and the SHS could be thrown out of gear if this situation is not remedied after COVID-19 already harmed the calendar.
WAEC is finding it very difficult to have the morality to convince the examiners that, mark for us, we will pay you. Because last year, it was this year they paid them. So what is the guarantee that you are going to pay very soon? And that's why I say it is an issue of morality. Then again, it is going to affect the release of results. By now, they should have finished the marking. And then the script checkers will also have finished very soon. But all that is delaying. Meanwhile, the GS has a plan to revert to the old system so that by October this month, they could have gone back to school. But as we speak now, it is not going to be possible. Yes, because if this is the middle of October, by the time they finish the examination, the marking, compilation, then the release of results, then the selection of candidates for the various senior high schools, I don't think they can finish all that before the end of the year. So definitely schools will, first years will go to school probably in January or February. You have taken the responsibility from parents that, I want to pay for you. That means you have the ability to do so. So once you have done that, parents have not come to beg you. Just make sure that you release money. For me, if they say there's no money for it, they are getting money for other frivolous expenditures. Why can't they get money to pay? It's a matter of priority and an ability to go by the timetable. Because other sectors have received money Why are you withholding money meant for Ministry of Education and then WAEC?